Hey everybody, Mick from Mick Ties Travels here in not so sunny Thailand. Right, we'll have a little talk about what I'm doing on YouTube. The reason why I do YouTube as well, and it's not for any financial gain or all like that, it's to keep me sane. Because if I didn't have something to do here in Thailand, I just think you go batty. And I'm not like one of these blokes that just go around sitting in a bar all day, down like Patty and places like that, which a lot of them do. I'm not into that sort of stuff, so I like travelling about. I like going all over the place, and but now is not the time. We've had rain for the last 3 days here, and the temperature has. Well, actually, it says it's 30 degrees now, but I don't think it's 30 degrees. I think it's more like about 25. But when the temperature drops from 39 degrees about 3 days ago, 39 degrees, and we're getting some hell of a lot of thunderstorms, and they seem to get them at night. And really, you do notice it. I mean, 25 degrees is a hot summer's day in England and UK and all that, but it's 25 degrees is quite cool out here. And like I say, with the drop in temperature, when it drops down 10-15 degrees, you can feel it. Anyway, so YouTube, that's the main thing. I do YouTube to keep me sane, to give me something to do, to something to focus on, because I like travelling and I like talking to people. So I just so being on a YouTube platform helps me to communicate to different people, and it helps me as well, because it gives me a focus, something to do, which like I said before, various people come to Thailand for various reasons. I come and I like exploring places. I've always done that. I've been a long distance lorry driver before, and like I said before, and I just like going around different places. I don't like being in one place. Although I'm based here in Isaan, in this village in Isaan, I do like travelling about all over the place, whether it be in the car, whether it be flying, or whether it be on the motorbike. I just like travelling about all over. But this last few days has been a little bit challenging, because I've been wanting to do things and go out places, but the weather's not been too good at all. Like I said, we've had a few thunderstorms, and it's not all sunny weather in Thailand. Everybody thinks, oh, it's nice and sunny beaches and everything like that. But it actually rains for 4 or 5 months of the year. So it's not all sunshine all the time. There again, it depends where you want to live and all. I live in the countryside. We don't get... we get heavy downpours and things like that, but we don't get no flooding where I am at all, really. There's only been a couple of floods what we've had, but that's not been in the village itself. It's been on the outskirts of the village, when the government has released the dam, when they've been doing a bit of work on the dam. And that's the only time we've had a little bit of flooding, but that was well down the road. That's got nothing to do with the village itself. The village doesn't flood really at all, even no matter what rain we get, big heavy downpours, it doesn't flood at all. It's not like places like, you get places like Bangkok and Pattaya, and they get a big downpour and then everything floods. It's because it's a big concrete jungle, but out here it's so open, the fields just absorb all the water and everything. And you've got the drainage ditches all outside the houses and all that. It's yeah, it drains off into rivers quite quick, so we don't get no flooding in the village at all. So that's a plus side. Um, so why? So what do I do with myself now when it's in rainy season? Well, coming up to around April, obviously, is Songkran. But I'm going back to the UK in end of March, and I'm going across to see family for about 6 or 7 weeks. And I'm really looking forward to that. I'm looking to see all the family, I'm looking to see my friends and everything. And I'm looking to have some nice walks in the countryside around Derbyshire where I live. And before I get all the comments about why you're going back to England, it's a shithole. It might be a shithole where some people have come from, but it's not a shithole where I come from. You've got the beautiful Derbyshire Dales and everything. Last year I actually went over for about a month in April. And April over here, it was over here in Thailand, with 45, 47 degrees. It was stifling and humidity was very, very bad. You couldn't walk about in it at all. But when I got back to the UK, I went all over the place. I went walking all over the place to local parks, everything. It was great, and that's what I miss. That's what I miss. I miss going out walking. You can't walk in round this area in such like it's 47 degrees and humidity is very strong. It's just stifling. You're just sweating cobs all over the place, and it's not very nice at all. So it's best to keep it shade when it's like that. But like I said, in UK it was fantastic. It was spring, all flowers were out and bluebells in the parks, and I was actually very lucky because we only got about 2 days of rain, which was very, very good. Anyway, that's it, all aside. I'm looking forward to going back to the UK. I couldn't live in the UK because in the current climate in the UK, I couldn't cope with the government, their sort of policies and everything. It just does me head in. How they cope with illegal immigrants, and then all energy prices, what they've got in UK, and the wars, what they've got in Ukraine, and everything. It to me, it's just UK now is like a basket case. Well, the current government what we've got is, let's put it this way, I don't think it's any good, and I don't think it's doing anything for the people itself. I think it's ruining the country, but that's another issue. Well, you let me know yourself. If you're living in UK, let me know what your situation is in UK. Let me know how you feel about how the UK is going. I'd be interested to know, because I get the same sort of TV. I get the BBC, Sky, and all them channels, and GB News and LBC, and I get all that over here, and I just feel as though the BBC and Sky News, it's just a load of propaganda that's on there, and they don't work for the people at all. They're just like a government, well, media mouthpiece, that's all. They don't do anything to help the people at all. They don't give proper information out. But I get over here, I get that information, and I get news from like India, China, even Russia, and you know, and it's completely different to what people think. It's what they say about Russia over in UK. Everything's bad, their economy is going, and it's not, because I speak to people in Russia and China on YouTube as well, people that are actually there on the ground, not just people that just talk about it and have never been to the country. I talk to people that are actually there, and to tell you the truth, it's not what you think. The West is just fed with all a load of shit. It's just fed a load of nonsense all the time by the government, just to make you hate Russia, hate China, and hate other countries, whatever. But I think it's completely wrong. I think Europe itself is going downhill, and UK is just following that path. Anyway, less of the politics, less of that type of thing. Anyway, like I say, here the weather's not been too good, and it's not been very good even to go out and taking dogs a walk when it's been raining and it can get very muddy and everything. But luckily I go to one that feels that's it's not been ploughed yet or all like that, but it's just like the hay and all that it's just sort of treaded down type of thing and all that, and it forms a cushion over the top of mud, so it's not too bad at all. So you can actually walk through fields, so it's not too bad. But just thinking of what to do for the next couple of weeks before I go back to the UK. I'll do a little few vlogs, but I'm really just getting myself ready, getting myself psyched up for going back to the UK. I'm really looking forward to it. And that's it. Anyway, let me know how you feel. How you feel living over here in Thailand in rainy season. How you feel about the UK. Let me know your views. I know what my views is. I quite like the UK, and I won't knock the UK. I won't knock it at all. Although I don't agree with all politics in the UK, the government and things like that. The UK itself is a nice place. And by working in the UK, it's given me the opportunity to actually retire and enjoy my retirement over here in Thailand. So that's the way I look at it. It's given me that opportunity. I reckon if the boot were on the other foot, if I were working in Thailand, I'd have to work my absolute bollocks off trying to get enough money to go over to the UK and have or go touring round. But over here, I find things quite nice, quite affordable, and I'm glad I've done my stint in the UK, and now it's my retirement now. I can do what I want, so I can go out and enjoy myself. And like I say, I just like being here in UK. I just like being here in Thailand. So the pace of life is a lot slower, and it's more affordable. Right, that's it. That's my little vlog. That's my little rant for today. If you liked it, please like, share and subscribe. Don't forget to leave a comment. Leave a comment for me. And hit that notification bell as well for more vlogs to come. Now, I will be doing some vlogs from England as well, showing you actually what it's like in England. So all these people that said, oh, it's a load of shit, what's happening in England? Well, it may be so, but I'm going over there and I'm going to enjoy myself. I'm going to meet up with the people that have been there before. I've got a lot of friends out there, and we'll be having a good time. So I'm really looking forward to that. So anyway, thanks for watching, and I'll catch you all later in the next episode. Thanks. Cheers.